Clark against Claxton, 6 to shoot. Handoff for Tyus. Tough angle floater, came up with an air ball. And Royce O'Neal.
Sorry I'm late, everybody. Was busy. Have a great rest of the week. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Foul on Desmond Bain, his third.
Yeah, that's a tough call, too, there on Desmond Bain, picking up his third foul here early in this game. And Kevin Durant is so good, off of the dribble so long to be able to get away from a defender.
Grizzlies call the timeout here, 8:43 for the half. Durant with 13 and a shot at 14. Make it a three-point game. Over on Valley Sports South and the Valley Sports app. ACC football on Valley Sports South is presented by your local Ford dealer. Well, you're down a guy because of fouls, so you call John Conchar. Durant converts the three-point play.
Not a bad guy to call on. Jitty has done very well here to start this season.
And Durant called for the foul. I was wondering if they were going to call it. He had two hands on Santi Aldama out on the perimeter. And, of course, Durant argues because he's Kevin Durant. Clark, foul line. Shot clock at 9 for Dylan Brooks. Dylan for three. Clark went down, and Royce O'Neal remains down for Brooklyn.
They have 5 defenders. Brandon Clark can go trap.
And now Royce O'Neal trails. Harris forced inside the arc. A drop-off, and Claxton dunks. Nick Claxton with 8, averaging 16 a game in the young season. Brooks drives. Claxton pulls it off. Irving. Harris, an open three for the lead. It's in. And the Nets come from 8 down to grab the lead, 51-49.
Really good basketball there by the Nets. The defense on one end, and great job of advancing the basketball to get Joe Harris a clean look.
Tyus, another floater, another make for Tyus Jones. Tyus with 8.
It's nice to see him being able to get back to that patented floater. He'd been knocking down threes, hadn't found a rhythm on the floater until now.
It's now a 12-2 run for Brooklyn.
Everybody talked about our pinnacle effective advice of the game. We talked about not being discouraged. They're going to do this throughout the game because of the amount of offensive weapons they have on the floor.
Knocked away and stolen. It's that next play mentality that Taylor Jenkins talks about. Blocking foul called on Tyus Jones.
21, Tyus Jones, second.
Grizzlies' 4th team foul. And again, potentially another situation where the Grizzlies, they're out of fouls to give early in a period. Technical foul, Durant.
And Dylan Brooks. They started talking the last possession when, after Kevin Durant got called for that foul, the talking started at that end, and it just has continued to the other end. Well, the biggest thing is if you don't want to lose Dylan in any sense. The Nets really don't want to lose Kevin Durant. We'll see how this plays itself out.
And JT Orr is trying to act as peacemaker as the conversation is not ceased.
But the thing that a lot of times is just let them talk to each other. Put the ball in play. Let them just have their conversation and play the game. If you got to call a foul, call a foul. But don't try to tell grown men to just be quiet.
All right, Rob.
Kevin Durant's argument there when the officials came out to be peacemaker, he said, hey, this is just basketball, man. We're just talking. I think exactly what you're talking about, Brandon.
And Durant hits the fadeaway, 16 for Durant. Brooklyn, its largest lead of the game. Playoff intensity. Aldama is fouled on the catch.
It's a charged up atmosphere in this building. It's not just in the building, it's on the floor too.
Grizzlies have won 6 straight against Brooklyn.
That's how competition should be, though. I like this part. This is basketball at its finest.
Yeah, this is playoff-esque. Conchar screens. Morant back in. Conchar steps out, an open three. Yes! John Conchar. The difference between John Conchar in previous years and this year, shooting the ball, confidence.
You could say that across the board for this Grizzlies team. From their leader and John Morant down to everyone, they are playing with major confidence.
O'Neal well short with that three. Steven Adams back on the floor. Morant and Irving hand fighting as they go up the floor. Adams sets the screen. Morant weaving, knocked away from behind by Irving. Royce O'Neal has Durant on a wing, and Dick Claxton will take it down Main Street for the slam.
Said it earlier in the first quarter. I think Nick Claxton, perfect big for this team. Very similar to Jared Allen, who was fantastic for this Nets team.
Dillon backing down against Royce O'Neal. Scoops, doesn't get the bounce. Steven Adams trying to get the rebound back. And a loose ball foul on Claxton, I believe.
33, Nick Claxton is third.
I'm going to see if Steven Adams, partner, in this next 5.5 minutes, if he can dominate the game with his physicality. We talk about Claxton and with his size and strength. Now he'll go out of the game. Sharp will come back in, but I still think Steven Adams, his size, the offensive rebounds, or at least keeping ball somewhat alive so that the Nets aren't able to get clean runouts.
And Steven Adams now 1 of 9 from the free throw line. Sharp back in. Ben Simmons also returning to the lineup for Steve Nash. Here we go, man. Grizzlies shooting 60% from the floor, but find themselves down 3. Adams 1 of 2. So to reset for the Nets, Durant, O'Neal, Simmons, Sharp, and Joe Harris. Brooks, Aldama, Adams, Morant, and Conchar for the Grizzlies. Durant, a foul line jumper, that's easy.
So well. You talk about how well he doesn't get enough credit for how well he plays away from the ball and using screens.
Simmons comes out against Morant. Adams. Aldama's 4-3. Adams with a slap out rebound. Dillon over Durant. Brooks 1 of 7 to start.
You got to expect a little bit of rust from Dillon Brooks with the amount of time that he has missed.
Harris. Shot clock down to 4. O'Neal guarded by Morant. Screened by Simmons. O'Neal for 3. And the rebound to Adams, his 4th. Morant around the high screen. Attacks and dunks. Adams with a big screen. There's a deflection. Stolen by Conchar. Grizzlies attire the lead with a long one. John got bumped and will go to the free throw line with 4:15 remaining in the half.
It's an end-to-end action. Great defense. You saw John Morant with his move to the basket. You see the screen up high, and because it's so high, it allows John Morant.
Stay tuned for more from the Grizzlies and the Nets.
Should have been an and one with the slap of O'Neal.
Conchar to the free throw line. His first free throw attempted this season. David Roddy's going to return to the Grizzlies lineup. Santi Aldama will go out.
Really good first half from Santi on both ends of the floor.
2 steals, a block. Conchar 1 of